Transportable augers. Transportable augers have now become the main focus in the Grainline business. The foundation of the Grainline auger was developed from the demands for pencil augers and drill fills, which in turn created the backbone for Grainline to build one of Australia's most sought-after and engineered transportable augers. In 1999, Grainline produced their first 8-inch transportable auger for standard production, and from there increased in sizes up to 56 feet in length to meet the demands in the market. In more recent years, 10-inch diameter augers were introduced into the range for higher capacities and are now available up to 65 feet in length. Grainline have also just brought out a 12-inch diameter auger, 36 feet long, that is capable of moving over 180 tonnes of grain per hour. Over time, Grainline has responded quickly to any weaknesses and suggestions that have been pointed up, as well as safety requirements that WorkCover and other state authorities have imposed on grain augers. Also, by listening to farmers and end users of augers, Grainline is continually improving the design and features of the auger range to best meet the requests in the field. Running through some of the features of the Grainline auger, we have the intake guard that conforms to the requirements of the Grain Auger Standards 2007. This incorporates a mandatory inner guard that is permanently fixed close to the flighting and an outer guard that is used when augering from a hopper but can be quickly removed if required to be put into a silo boot. Grainline has paid a lot of attention to ensure all moving parts are well guarded with a full-length drive shaft cover, belt guards and backing plates on the auger to minimise the chance of an accident or injury while operating the augers. Back to the intake. Grainline use a heavy-duty doubled flight that incorporates a rolled cupped outer edge that provides increased capacity as well as being longer wearing. All Grainline transportable augers are fitted with a choke control that enables the intake of the auger to be restricted or closed off. All 8-inch transportable augers are available with a range of drive options including petrol engines, PTO, hydraulic and 3-phase electric. The larger 10-inch augers are all available with petrol drives, making them fully self-contained. With the petrol engines fitted on a fixed motor mount for simplicity and reliability, the augers are easily engaged and disengaged with the belt tensioning lever. This allows the idler pulley to come round and gently tension the belt to engage the drive shaft. All Grainline petrol-driven transportable augers are standard with reversible gearboxes that are a great benefit, allowing the flighting to be reversed to enable the auger to be cleaned out. After the drive shaft has been disengaged, you can simply select either forward, neutral or reverse by shifting this extended gear selector lever side to side. The self-levelling fuel tanks, being a 12-litre capacity on small augers or 25-litre capacity on larger augers, have a quick connection coupling to the fuel line. The fuel tank is also mounted on a quick-release holding bracket, which allows it to be disconnected when refilling or to be removed when not in use. Grainline augers 50 feet and longer are all fitted with truss cables for extra stability and support. On the winch cable that raises and lowers the height of the auger, Grainline use a triple reduction design that lessens the strain on the cable and the winch. All the pulley sheaves that the cable runs around, as well as the rollers on the slide runner, are all run on sealed bearings. This removes a lot of friction when raising and lowering the Grainline augers, and also makes a real difference, particularly on the augers with the manual hand winches. It also means they will run freely for years over against the shaft and bush design. Grainline transportable augers of 8-inch diameter by 36 feet in length and larger all come with a third wheel assembly that allows the intake end of the auger to be raised up off the ground so that no lifting is required when moving these augers around. The weight is transferred to the caster wheel that swivels freely for easy positioning. When the auger is in its lowest position, it allows you to bring the auger virtually horizontal, which can be handy when servicing the top end or parking it under a low cover. This third wheel can quickly and easily be lifted into a transport position for when the auger is being towed. The hydraulic wheel drive and lift feature is available as an option to the petrol-driven Grainline transportable augers with a third wheel caster, but is supplied standard on 10-inch diameter augers of 43 feet and larger. This system provides the ability to be able to operate the auger, raise and lower the height, and drive the auger around with basic fingertip control, taking away the strain of any heavy manual work. The auger is propelled by a large, deep-groove lug tyre on the third wheel, which gives very positive traction. Being operated by a single multi-valve joystick makes it very simple and pleasant to operate from a safe central location. The steering of the drive wheel enables accurate positioning of the auger and provides gentle and smooth control. A hydraulically driven winch takes away the strain when raising and lowering the auger through a simple up and down lever. This feature can also be retrofitted to existing Grainline augers without any engine or gearbox upgrades required. At the intake end of the Grainline Transportable auger, there is a telescopic toe bar that retracts neatly out of the way of obstruction under the auger for when it is in operation. This can quickly be extended out, ready to be coupled to a pin on a vehicle for towing purposes. Grainline Transportable augers are pre-delivered and tested in the factory before being delivered fully assembled to the customers. This provides peace of mind that upon delivery, the augers are ready for work without any assembly time required and the sourcing of missing parts. Grainline have recently incorporated several new design options into the auger range, including third-wheeled lift rams, dual-motor wheel drives, standing platforms and work lights. The third-wheel lift ram enables you to raise the intake end of the auger hydraulically, as well as simply lift the drive wheel off the ground into a travelling position when towing. The dual motor system on the drive wheel provides a powerful solution when required to manoeuvre particularly large augers on uneven or sloped terrain. The standing platform provides an easily accessible position to ride on whilst driving the auger, keeping you in a position where both ends of the auger are comfortably visible. Work lights can be used to illuminate the intake area and outlet of the auger when operating in the dark. Grainline offers its customers a satisfaction guarantee, which enables them to return their auger within 30 days if they're not happy with size, model, reliability or performance, and Grainline will exchange or refund the value of the purchase. To learn more about the range of transportable augers, contact Grainline today on 1800 810 498 or visit www.grainline.com.au.